So now that we know, what we want to do, the next thing we want to look at is we want to get somebody scheduled to go to MedSolv and actually fix the problem itself, right? To do that motor replacement that needed to be done. And we need to make sure that they have the right spare parts and any other materials and things that might be needed with them. So the question back to you, Lacey, is somebody actually scheduled to go to MedSolv now?
Well, I don't think so. If we look at the details of the tasks, there's no dates set yet, and no one's been assigned. The next planned service isn't for months, and this critical job can't wait that long. We can't just show up on site and ask MedSolv to shut down production. Ideally, we would coordinate with MedSolv and come on site when they already have planned downtime. Normally, I would reach out to MedSolv's primary contact, Jonathan Hayden, before the end of the day to coordinate.
And actually, I'm right here, Lacey, so there's no need to call me.
Oh, awesome. I was just going to call you and ask if there was a good time for us to come on site and replace the motor.
It might be that we can see on the screen here that your digital coworker actually just beat you to it. Because it reached out to us on our maintenance manager's chat to schedule this visit. And actually, tomorrow at 2 p.m. fits quite well because we have our annual health and safety training planned for that time.
OK. Thanks.
That was cool. Thanks for being so accessible, Jonathan. Did that give you anything on those dates?
Well, let's check. Yes, now I can see the earliest start and latest finish dates have been set.
All right. So what do you think, Lacey? Are we confident that we get somebody out to MedSolv now and actually? Oh yeah. So yeah, that was good. It's good. We got a little bit misplaced. We got Jonathan here on the line. We now know when we can go on site. So now the question is still, do we have somebody scheduled to go to MedSolv?
Well, since we're using scheduling optimization, as soon as the desired time frame was set, it will look at all the work we have to do for our 1,000+ technicians in the US and adjust so that we always have the optimal plan of who's going to go where, when, with what skills to do what work. If I color this plan by criticality value, I can see that we have a critical job here. And if we look at the details, I can see that this is indeed our job for MedSolv. And it's been assigned to one of our service technicians, Tyler.
I mean, that's fantastic. Now we know that Tyler's going to go there when they shut down their line anyway. Fantastic. How confident are we, Lacey, that Tyler will actually be able to get this sorted on his first visit? You didn't really want to send somebody back twice, right?
Yeah, well, with our latest release of IFS Cloud, we have a new feature that uses AI to predict the likelihood that we'll fix this issue on our first visit. It's called the First Time Fix Prediction, or FTFP. I can see the prediction on this task is relatively low, only 62%. I wonder if AI has any recommendations on how we can improve this. Indeed, I see that AI is recommending that I add a cable kit as a planned material. It must be because this is a spare part we might need. I'll apply that recommendation. Much better. Now I can see the first time fix prediction is above 80%. That's above our average, so I'm happy with that. And if I look at the materials, I can see that cable kit has been now added along with that motor we already knew we needed.
Sounds really good, but there's one more question coming. Does Tyler have a cable kit in his van? Because he actually leaves, from home to go on these jobs.
And I have an answer for you. This is something that our inventory replenisher, digital worker, is tasked with ensuring. Let me show you some information that it looks at and how it does its job. It starts with our AI demand planning and forecasting. Using historical data, it predicts our demands across our global supply chain, both for our planned service and maintenance, and also for unplanned breakdowns, where we need spare parts in stock so we can fix the issues quickly and return our machines to operational state. Now, in our case, demand obviously comes from what we need to manufacture our machines, but with the latest release of IFS Cloud, it also includes material needs from our service business. Now, what you're looking here with the graph is we're forecasting out planned demand for 6 months or so in purple, and we're forecasting accumulated demand, which includes planned and emergency needs for the next 12 months in green. Now, along with the stock levels, this forecast is the key information the inventory replenisher digital worker needs to do its job.
All right, so since I seem to be the agent whisperer here for today, let's just bring up the inside of the digital inventory replenisher worker and see what is actually done here. So it's gone ahead and used the forecasted demand, planned and unplanned, the knowledge about the quantities that are on hand on different sites, and realized that it needs to get a cable kit to Tyler and probably take one from a site where we don't actually have a huge demand for those in the near-term future. And then it's handed over to a sourcing, supply sourcing agent that has actually evaluated different sourcing options and gone ahead and created a shipment order. Any idea why it did a shipment order? Why not just like buy more cable kits?
Well, let me take a look. We need this part tomorrow, and likely the lead time to purchase one is too long. So I can see indeed the shipment order, and we're sending this cable kit from our US East warehouse directly to Tyler's house via UPS. That way he'll have it in his service van in the morning when he leaves for work for the day.
So let's just stop there for another moment. Slides. There we go. So think about what we saw in the second part of the demo, right? We saw the digital worker reaching out proactively and immediately to Jonathan here to agree a good time for us to come on site so we don't disrupt production. We had scheduling AI looking at all the jobs we need to do across thousands of customers across the whole of the US for the next couple of days to make sure we get the right guy with the right skills to this particular customer in that time window. And then thanks to the forecasting AI and the inventory replenisher digital agent, we made sure that Tyler has the cable kit and all the other things he needs to be able to get this job resolved. The end result is that we completely avoid an unplanned production outage for MedSolv. If we didn't have the AI, we probably would have missed this opportunity we have tomorrow, and we would have caused at least 3 hours of unplanned downtime for MedSolv, and that's something we really don't want to do. So now that we actually know that Tyler's going to go there, he's all set up to get this fixed. I think the only thing we're wondering is, where is Tyler?